All these memories wasted. We could have just stayed strangers, but it's okay now, 'cause you're all gone now. Now you're loose, but with bulletproof. Knowing what you lost, do you have a clue that you had?
What's going on? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. I have this beautiful young lady coming back through again. She goes by the name of Destiny Raion. What's up, love?
Hey, y'all. How's it going?
How are you? It's so good to see you. You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm so glad that you're here. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to catch up on. Okay. But, go ahead and tell us, who is Destiny Raion?
Well, as y'all already know, I'm a bright person. Some people go through things in life, but I'm here to jump back into it. I'm excited.
Most definitely. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
Shout out to y'all. I miss y'all. I love y'all. Always showing me love.
Big shout out to Erie, Pennsylvania. Most definitely. How long you been out here in the Atlanta area?
About 2 years now, but it still feels like only a few months because I came around like COVID.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get to do nothing for real. But now that I'm out and about, it actually feels like a year.
Right. Absolutely. What brought you down here?
Music and a brand new start. A whole new start.
In life, we have to do that from time to time. We have to just, dust ourselves off and start again. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that, especially within this music business, because we go through a lot of trials and tribulations, and we learn a lot along the way. We may bump our head a few times. And
you got to crawl before you walk.
Right, absolutely. That's why a lot of these people don't succeed, because they try to rush the process rather than trust the process. So,
speaking of, I had to go through some patience, which I made a song called Patient.
Yeah.
It actually dropped today, so make sure y'all go check that out.
Okay, dope. So let's just take it all the way back so people understand your journey. Maybe people missed the last time that you and I had this dope conversation. Okay. When did music become that passion for you?
It became that passion for me since forever. Since I was like a little baby. Since I can hear my own voice, I guess.
Yeah. So was there somebody in your family, or was mom always listening to music?
Yeah. My mom is musical and my family is just musical.
Yeah.
I love music.
Tell us who were a couple of the people that you were, really motivated by growing up.
My family in general.
Yeah.
Like the way that they come together all the time and seeing them sing old songs from back in the day, and they come together and sing it makes me happy. Yeah. It makes me be like, I make music. Y'all better listen to mine too.
I know that's right. Music is like truly that universal language, and it's what we all turn to no matter what emotion we're going through. Happy, sad, somewhere in between. Music is our outlet. So at what point did you really start, pursuing music for yourself?
Actually the year that I came here.
Okay.
Which was 2 years ago, around in May.
Yeah.
And one day my brother found this producer. Shout out to Moon. Yes, shout out to Moon. He's great. And one day I went to the studio with him, and he was like, okay, Destiny, let's make this song real quick. And I made my very first track. It was called Happy Endings. It's a pop track.
Yeah.
And I love it. But that was the first time I discovered my own voice.
Yeah.
Before that, though, I do want to put out that I did make a track before that, and it made me so insecure. But I didn't mind trying again. And look where I'm at now that I tried again.
Absolutely. And that's what you have to do. You just have to continue doing it. It's like with anything in life. In order to master it or get really good at it, you got to do it over and over and over. Right. Like consistency. We can't go to the gym one time and be super fit, you know what I'm saying? You got to do it all the time and be consistent. And it's probably no different. Do you find yourself, when you're at home singing a lot, just kind of like, getting them vocal cords going?
I love to sing, okay? When I tell you I love to sing, I love to sing. I sing all day, all night, no matter what. Everywhere I'm going, I'm just singing. I cannot.
Tell us what it personally makes you feel like to be able to not only know that you have a beautiful voice, but just to be able to have the freedom to sing when you want to.
Just the fact, it feels beautiful.
Yeah.
Sometimes when the song ain't there, you're not a terrible singer, so you can just sing it.
Yeah.
And the way that you can just train your own voice, it's like when somebody trying to learn a new talent.
Right.
And discover new things about it. And that's a good thing about singing. You can discover a new instrument in yourself.
Absolutely. I heard Prince say that long time ago in an interview, he said that your voice is an instrument, so you have to use it as such because you can produce so many different sounds by just using your voice.
I wish I could have met him.
Me too. He was definitely one of the greatest of all times.
Him and Babyface and Jay-Z and Rihanna. I would love to meet them so much.
If you had to pick one of them real quick sidebar, who would you want to do a song with?
A song with?
Yes.
Babyface. I would love to do a song with Babyface for sure.
What's your favorite Babyface record?
Whip a Pill.
Can you sing that one a little bit?
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Come on, Babyface.
Somebody told me thinking trouble at home. Knowing they talk a lot when we spend time alone. We got a way to talk, and it's better than words. But a strange got a relationship, oh, and it always perfect. No one doesn't like me, I know for sure. Has gonna whip a pill on me, yeah, whatever you want.
See, your voice makes me happy.
I do want to put out there, I probably got the words mixed up.
No, listen, it sounded good to me.
I'm sorry, I love that song.
No, you have such like a warm voice, if that makes sense. Like, I love the tone of your voice. Like, it's not too high-pitched sounding. It's just warm and almost slight, has that raspiness to it, which is my favorite sound. Out of, when an artist can produce that, man, you got a beautiful voice. I love it.
I've been through a lot in my lifetime with my voice. When I was younger, it was deep. Like, I sound like a young boy. So, like, I would get picked on about it. Even there was a teacher when I was in first grade. I remember it like it was yesterday. And I would whisper to the students, or I would have like a regular conversation like a first grader. We talking in line. She would go, "Oh, you're talking. I can't hear your voice. Like, it's not deep." And I'm just like, oh God, okay, like, shoot, let me. But like, it takes like your worst insecurity brings out the best in you. Though. It's always the best light.
Listen, I agree. I love the sound of your voice. To me, it demands attention. You know what I'm saying? It's not that high pitched, squealy, like, oh, I'm a girl. No, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Don't worry about me. I'm a thug.
No, because I have a very loud voice. I talk very loud. I project my voice, I guess, because I've been doing radio for so long. So it's like, I love people when they have an assertive tone or assertive voice. And I think that you absolutely have that. You're going to demand that attention. So definitely be blessed with the voice that you have.
Thank you.
So you moved out here 2 years ago.
Right.
What's it been like for you since you've been out here?
It was high road. It was a high road. It was a big step since I got down here. It was a big change and a big shift. I had to go and find myself. That's what it's been like, finding myself since I've been here.
Was it an easy transition coming from Pennsylvania down to here? Like, we'll say kind of on a personal level, was that easy for you, or was it a little bit of an adjustment?
It was a heck of a challenge. I would definitely say it was a heck of a challenge.
Would you say that the I guess like the way people move, is it differently down here?
Yes, it's very different. The people are very different. Everything is it's like a whole brand new world.
Yeah.
And it's inspiring, and it's I want to say it's a pro and con to it, because the con would be you running into people and don't knowing if they're as genuine as they come off to be.
There's a lot of that
the
going
fact
on.
that you could run into one person that could ruin your trust so fast, even though they don't even know you.
Yeah.
And they could mess it up for the rest of them. But I've never been that type of person to take one thing that happens for somebody and put it on everybody else.
Absolutely. I just want to elaborate on that for a second, because I'm one of the people that catch the brunt of that a lot, because I do a lot of like services and interviews and blogging and this, that, and the third. And some of these artists will come to me and they'll grill me about this, that, and the third because of other experiences they had. And I said, and I try to be compassionate. I'm like, I understand you had a bad experience, but don't take it out on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me be the one to change your attitude about that. But man, it's a lot of bad business going on out there.
It really is. A lot of people using each other when they don't even have to.
Right. Absolutely.
You don't even have to. But I can say that the pro of this is you learn your lesson.
Yeah, you absolutely do. You have to take every situation and find the good in it.
Right. Because if you don't, then you'll be on a path of hatred.
Man.
You won't yourself, the one to your higher potential as you're supposed to be. So it's always your gift to forgive and move on.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm, you and I've had this conversation before. We're big on energy.
Yeah.
And no matter what situation is thrown your way, no matter how bad it seems, you have to find the good. What good did you get out of that? And focus on that.
Yeah. That's a big thing.
It's tough, you know what I'm saying? But otherwise, we'll be walking around with anxiety all day long. And I definitely catch a lot of anxiety. So,
oh, man.
Are you currently signed?
No, I'm not signed at all. I'm looking to stay independent.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in a distribution, but that's over with. But other than that, I'm staying independent.
Okay. All right. So let's just talk about that a little bit, because I have these conversations every week, 5 to 10 times a week with artists, and most of them now are wanting to stay independent. Why do you choose to stay independent?
Because it's better. No one can control what you want to do.
Yeah.
And you do it all on your own, and it feels good. Just like when you waking up in the morning of doing hard work and you realize it was only for you. You're doing it for you.
Yeah.
Nobody else. People say the world don't revolve around you, but in reality, it does, because it's your world.
It's your world
storybook that you're telling. Whoever comes in your life, it's a privilege for them to be around you and in your face because they're taking your time out of your world.
Man,
it's about you.
I just love your energy. Like, I feel like that you and I are like slick the same person, because everything that you speak is exactly how I feel about life. Like, really, it is a privilege for anyone to be around you, because, you're a good person. You got a good heart. You're very genuine. You're a gift from God. So anybody that gets an opportunity to be around you, that's a blessing for them.
Yes, for sure. Because, like, so many people can say they be by you and kick you down when you're already down. Yes. And they only want to be by your side because they see greatness, but they only going to be by your side here and there. Like, I've watched people inch in and out of my life just because they know the type of person that I will be later on, but they won't be with me all the way.
Right. They only want to be there when you're up, not maybe if you're having a bad day and you need someone to talk to. They're not going to pick up the phone on that day.
I've watched people lie to me. I've watched people tell me things that they shouldn't have said. Like, I'm a person of putting your feet in other people's shoes.
Yeah.
Because I understand the world, we're all human.
Yeah,
we all
course.
make mistakes. That's why I want people to be as comfortable as possible to me. I don't want anybody to ever feel like I'm judgmental, because I will never judge you. I don't care how high I sit up on a throne. We're all equal.
Man, I love that. Absolutely. Like, I'm such a judgment-free zone. Like, because you don't know what someone's going through or has been through, and just because they might have a few dollars more than you does not mean that they're a better person than you.
Right.
Like, stop belittling people and making them feel bad about their situation, and definitely don't pass judgment on people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because, shoot, ain't none of us perfect.
We're far from perfect.
Right. We're perfectly imperfect.
Yes.
So since you've been here, what are some of the things that you've, would you say, being in the Atlanta market, that you've really learned more about music from being in Atlanta?
That I've really learned, I've learned that it's so many different types of sounds and vibrations in the music that you make. Like, I make R&B, but I never realized how different my beats could be to certain R&B artists.
Yeah.
People say they compare me to other people, which I don't like, respectfully. But they're not saying it in a disrespectful way. They're saying, oh, yeah, your sound reminds me of, which is cool. But I feel like what I learned is that everybody got their own talent, their own individuality, which singles them out.
Absolutely.
In a way, just like how you say my voice is like raspy sometimes and deep and different, which gives me, an advantage in why I'm different in the industry.
Absolutely. You definitely have a unique sound. So comparing you to anybody, like you said, they're not trying to be disrespectful, because they may love that person that you're being compared to.
I love them too. Trust me, the people that they compare me to, I love it, but I want to stand out myself. The music that I make, sure, it may be in the same category of being hurt and everything, but like, when I get big, I want them to say, oh, that's another Destiny Raion.
Exactly. Let them compare people to you.
That's what I want. I want them to be like, you ever heard of this girl, Destiny Raion? Oh, my God, yes.
Absolutely, because you have the type of voice that people will recognize. Like, there are certain artists out there, like, one of my favorites is her. I absolutely love
her.
I love her. But when you hear her, you know that it's her. You're not like, oh, is that so-and-so? No, you know that it's her, because she has such a distinctive sound. Yeah. And I think that you carry that attribute as well. For sure. That's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Being out here in Atlanta also, you know, again, there's some ups and downs and craziness and in between, stuff like that. You know, overall, how are you liking it out here?
Whew. I'm actually liking it because it's making me stronger.
Yeah.
Stronger than I ever thought I was before. It's changing me into a whole new woman.
Yeah.
Not even a young girl anymore. I feel like a woman now.
You
I'm
are,
becoming
absolutely.
myself.
Yeah.
I'm reaching out into the world and doing extraordinary things, taking my time and taking what I need to do and putting it out there.
So your passion is music.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is Destiny Rayon's purpose within this music business?
To teach other people that it's okay to be them. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
That it's okay and it's human to go through all type of things in life.
Yeah.
To get where you need to be you and take a stand and do it.
That's right. Absolutely. It sounds like you need to be a motivational speaker.
I mean, like,
that could be a calling for you.
It might be. I mean, I helped out a lot of people. Sometimes I'll be like, dang, I should have been a therapist.
Yeah, no, seriously, because there's a lot of, you know, more so I would say women in this business that really get lost because there's, you know, no shade to the fellas, but there's men out there who are just waiting to take advantage of females out here in this business because they see them in a vulnerable state or they see them, you know, like they don't know a lot and or, you know, they're trying to, you know, creep their way on in there.
Yeah, that's what I really want my women to realize because I've never in my life will pick my foot up for somebody. I will put my foot down. I know sometimes they want you to be, dang, I forgot what it was called. What's the word when you golly? I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I'm sorry. I just got so much going on in my head that I want to say that I feel like needs to be out. How about this? Always put your foot down when you feel like somebody else is in the wrong. When you feel like you are right, you stand on it. Don't be afraid to tell somebody what you need to do. And the word I was looking for was being submissive.
Yes.
You can be submissive to certain things. It's okay to be strong and independent. Don't ever let anybody downfall you on being independent just because you're a woman. I will never, and I always tell somebody if I feel like something is wrong, I'm gonna tell you just like that because they will say it. They don't care about how you feel if it's concerning them.
That's right.
So don't be afraid because your feelings matter. You matter.
Absolutely. You should never bite your tongue for no one. Like you should absolutely be able to express yourself. And if they have an issue with it, then that just lets you know they're not for you.
Yep.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
See ya.
If you have to second guess anything, it's not for you.
No, absolutely. Because, you know, and I think with maturity and growth and the older we get in life, period, not just in music, but in life, like, that's why people say as they get older, their circle gets smaller because you won't put up with no BS.
Yeah.
Period.
For sure. Like my only circle is my family.
Yeah.
Because I know they got me. They got me like this.
Facts. Absolutely. And
I never had to second guess anything ever with them. So like I will never like trade my family for something. I'll never change myself for somebody else.
Absolutely. And the older we get, the smaller, like we said, the smaller our circle gets. And then also too, when you leave home, like you came here from Pennsylvania, I came here from Florida. We both came here. I didn't really know many people, neither did you. So that limits you even more to the people that are around you because your day ones are back home.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Do you foresee yourself staying in the Atlanta area for a while?
No. But now I'll say I probably got like 2 more years left in me here.
Yeah.
But I really want to go somewhere in the UK. I want to get out of the United States.
Take me with you. Please. I'll pack up and go. I'm for it. I'm all for that. So talk to us about that. You know, what would make you want to make that? That's a big transition.
Yeah. I feel like it'll be a whole new start compared to when I came here. I feel like it's more healthier because I'm a very healthy person.
Yeah.
And there's some things that is in the United States that is not presented in UK that such as like hospitalization and stuff. You don't have to pay for anything like that because they care. I'm saying that.
No, it's the big fact. That's why there's so many, not to interrupt, that's why there's so many unhealthy people here and they, you know, certain things because the healthcare and the dental and all that's not provided for people. A lot of people simply can't afford it.
Yep.
You know, it's just, it sucks. So I'll go with you. I'll pack my bags.
Come on.
Industry mode
Come
wanted.
on.
You going to the UK? No, I think that's really dope. So have you tapped in with like any producers or anything out there yet?
No, not yet. I have hit a radio station in Paris. It was about, I can't even remember. It was a little bit some time ago, and they had put one of my tracks on there. But other than that, no, not really.
So yeah, that's, if you think in 2 years, definitely start tapping into maybe some of the DJs out there, some producers, because that's gonna open you up to an audience out there before you get there.
Okay.
You know, the internet's powerful. There's producers from everywhere. I'm quite sure you could go to, you know, some of these different sound clicks and stuff and maybe find you some producers out there and start networking with them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get that popping.
Yes.
So since you really started doing music on a serious level, have you put a full album out yet?
No, I have not. I believe in taking your time with singles so I can build my career more myself, learn how to promote myself better, and learn different ways of social media on how to promote things in general.
I totally agree. I totally agree with that. And we'll elaborate on that a little bit because it's very expensive to put a full body of work out. Because not only do you have to get all them beats, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you got to put it on the distribution. Then you got to promote each and every song and then potentially shoot a video for each and every song. Like, and if you put a full body of work out, there's a chance that one or two of them songs may not reach its full potential because someone's trying to listen to 10 other songs. You know what I'm saying? So if you drop them as singles, you're going to reach your full potential for each and every one.
Yep. I want everybody to feel each one of my songs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop them separately until I feel like, okay, let me put out another EP.
Yeah, absolutely. So how many songs do you currently have out on the digital platforms?
Right now, I have 2 that I put out myself personally.
Okay.
One is called Body, and the other one is called Patient.
And that one just dropped today.
Yep, Patient actually dropped today.
Let's talk about that. What does that song mean to you?
That song means a lot to me because I went through so much, and all I could hear is patient, 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 patient. And I've done things where I knew I should have been patient and still did it. And now karma kicks me in the butt because I didn't want to listen.
Yeah.
And it involves like relationships, friendships, me dealing with my music career, me trying to move forward in general and all of that. So that song really touches me a lot.
Absolutely. And it's like, it's nothing to be mad at yourself about or ashamed of, because I think every artist out here has encountered those kind of situations, because you know that you have good music that you want the world to hear it like immediately. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we get a little impatient.
Yeah.
But like the old saying goes, haste makes waste. And that's true. When you rush the process, it ends up backfiring on you. You just have to learn to be a little patient and trust the process. So that's what we're doing now. We're trusting the process. You know what I'm saying? Being patient. Yeah. How long did it take you to put that song together?
It took me, I would say about 2 days.
Okay.
It took me about 2 days because sometimes it's hard to put what you got on your mind into one thing. Like I said, that song involved friendships, relationships, me moving forward in my life. And so I felt like that's what me putting that song. That's what me make. I'm sorry. Let me start over. And I felt like me making that song was a great choice.
Absolutely. Take us through the creative process of it.
Okay.
Where did it start first? I know you said you kept hearing the word patient. You had to be patient. Yeah. You know, it took you said just 2 days, which that means, you know, you really had that heavy on your heart.
Very heavy.
Well, take us through the creative process. Did you lock yourself in your room? Like, how did it come together?
I'm always in my room. Yeah. I'm always spaced by myself. I can't help it. Like I said, I have people anxiety. Like, I love my family, but sometimes we need our space.
We as human need time alone.
Yeah.
Period. Especially women. I think we need it more than men.
Yes, we do. The process making that it hit me so much with a whole bunch of things running through my mind, and I'm just like, okay, all right, finally, let me take my time to sit down, be patient, and pray. And the thing that really clicked was because we all go through relationship issues, and I'm 21. So it's going to be hard for me to find somebody that I could be committed to for the rest of my life.
Absolutely.
But right now, I'm weighing my options.
Yeah.
I'm being patient. I'm taking my time with what I need to do, and the real one that I will be with in the future will come. So I made that song mostly about that. And then just in general, I named it Patient because in the verse I say, I'll be patient for whatever is coming next. It's just like whatever next that will hit me in my lifetime.
That's right.
I know this time I'm ready for it because I took my time with this one this time.
Absolutely. And that's what you have to do. And, you know, fortunately, unfortunately, people are going to come and go.
Right.
You know, sometimes we get in relationships and we think that's the one, but it ends up not being the one.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm weighing my options.
But you still, you got plenty of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got
Yeah.
plenty of time. Definitely don't have to rush it. You know, like, shoot, it took me into my 40s before I think I found the one. You know, like, it took a long time, but it's cool, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's okay. That is completely fine. You need to find yourself as an individual first before you can find somebody else. Because if you don't love somebody, if you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else?
Absolutely. I totally, that's a very powerful statement. And this time will give you time to focus on your career as well.
Yes, definitely. Because I'm sorry, but relationships could be in the way of that. If you don't find the right one that's willing to support you and not be jealous at the simple fact of there's other guys, or you're getting attention because you're doing your career and they're not supporting you and all like that. It saves so much drama.
Yes.
It saves you. You're not mine, so you can go ahead and do what you got to do. I'm not finna argue with you.
Right.
Go ahead and take care of that yourself.
Period. Absolutely. So who produced the record, Patient?
Moon on the track.
Okay. First of all, I love that. I love the name. Where is he from?
He is from here.
Okay, he's from out here? Definitely. So what's the vibe like working with him?
Oh, I love that boy. Shout out to him. That's my boy. He always takes his time with me. Sometimes I know I be aggravating, but he really takes his time with me. I'm a singer, but he's really used to people rapping. But he listens to all type of people come to him.
Yeah.
So like, you know, he wouldn't mind trying new things.
Well, you're bringing something else out in him. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of producers, Slick, they get tired of just producing one type of song. Like, all I get is trap rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing against trap rappers. I love y'all. But I'm just saying, like, now you're going to bring it out in him to produce other types of genres of music, R&B and maybe some pop.
Oh, yeah, pop for sure. I definitely got some pop coming. I'm excited for it.
Do you
too.
dance?
And I do. I used to. I want to start back getting into it. Like, I will be bringing dancers from my video, actually, my video Body. I will be looking for some dancers for that one.
Okay.
For that video. And I do want to shout out certain people that I do beats with, or that I get beats from. Hearts Lab.
Okay.
And my boy Space. Shout out to them, definitely.
Dope. So I know you got a few songs out there. You already gave us a little bit of Babyface, but give us something of yours.
Of my songs.
Yeah, sing a little something for us. What you got for us today? Get them vocal cords warmed up.
I'm going to sing Patient for y'all. Okay. I'll stay patient for whatever is coming next. I promise I'll do my best. I'm okay with waiting longer for what I've earned. I don't mind bearing all this hurt.
I love it. I love it. Like, I can just tell off of that little bit right there. It's very heartfelt.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little nervous. So
No, you're fine. During writing that song, did you get emotional?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I teared up a little bit writing that song because I went through a depression stage. So whatever I write, like going on now, is it's me basically creating my story through my music.
Yeah.
I felt like there was something temporary in my life, and I felt like a lot of people were temporary. I made a song about being temporary, and I felt like people backstabbed me. I made a track about get backs, you know.
Yeah.
So all my songs will be leading up into my career and telling my life story, so I won't even have to tell it, especially the deep details that I will have to say it in talking. I could just sing it and not, you know, have to be very emotional about it.
Absolutely. The biggest get back to those people is when they see you successful. They see you winning. That's the biggest get back.
Yup.
Period.
Oh yeah, That is, I wrote a track called Losing Games. So it got it got a little something in it.
Nah, for real, because, you know, what I've learned along my journey, especially since I've been in this music business, is that really the mass majority of people don't want to see you win.
Right.
They just really don't. Because for one reason or another, whether they just got enough going on in their life and they don't have time to support you, or they're slick a little jealous because you're out here making moves that they wish they could, and they just don't have the motivation to do it. Like, anybody can get out here and do it.
I also do have a friend that is a hater, but he's a hater a good way. He's a hater to motivate.
Yes.
He's a very
We need one of those too, right?
He's a very big inspiration.
We absolutely need those in our life too. People that are going to keep us on our toes.
Yes.
They are going to check us. But like, no, that's not it. Do it this way. Or maybe let's try it this way. So yeah, it comes off being a little salty or hateful, but really they just want to see you win.
Yes.
And that's a beautiful thing to have. Have you collabed with any artists out here in Atlanta?
Yes, actually. I'm sorry. I collaborated with my first artist. His name is he go by the name of LBR Rari.
Okay.
And I chose to go with him because he actually wants to start up. He's wanted me to be one of the first people that he starts his career with. And I thought he was really dope, and I thought it would be a great idea for us to collab on that track, Body.
Yeah.
So once you listen to that, you'll hear how good, splendid we are. If we could be a team kind of like Janae Aiko and Big Sean when they had 2188, I think that was their small group. That's what it reminded me of, because we got a couple good tracks together, and I'm just like, wow.
Absolutely. When you as an independent artist, or just as an artist period, choose to work with someone, it has to make sense all the way around. Right. The chemistry has to be there. You guys have to vibe on the track together. And it's got to be somebody who's going to push it just as hard as you.
Right. I'm sorry.
No, that's a big deal right there. Like, sometimes you put people on a song and that's all they do is just jump on the song, but they don't do nothing else to help you push it. It's like, man, I could have saved that for someone else. I do have another collab with Ayo Dede. It's called These Days, and it's out right now. Okay.
It's a really good track. I really love that track. I don't stop playing it ever.
So when you decide to work with someone, what quality is it about them, or what is it about them that you say, you know what, this is somebody I want to do a song with?
Somebody that our voice got to be, compatible. Yeah. Well, I don't want to get on a song with you and it don't be compatible. Right. Or at least, because I want to one day collab with metal, something different. Yeah. R&B and metal. Man. I definitely want to do that. But I want to be with somebody who got that creative imagination like me. Absolutely. Willing to push forward and go through whatever it is to make something work like that. That's what I'm looking for. People with good energy. People who are creative.
Yeah. I think R&B is that one genre that can mesh with any genre. Honestly. Like country, EDM, pop, soul, rock, anything. Like, I really think that you being a singer, you could hop on any genre and it's going to work on your end. Do you know what I'm saying? Most definitely. We a little over halfway through 2022. What you got up your sleeve for the rest of the year?
Me.
I'm doing me.
Be ready. I got me. I got a whole package. Because that's what it is right now. This chapter is me. I do want to put out, I turned 21 this year. So my birthday was 21. I was 21st. I turned 21 on the 21st day of the 21st century.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
You got so much longevity, you know. You got a lot. Today happens to be the 21st too. Look at that.
You can't tell me it's not my destiny.
Right.
And my name is Destiny.
And her name is Destiny.
Go. Okay.
So let me ask you about that too. A lot of R&B artists, they go by their government name, which I think is dope because it keeps it true to them. What made you decide to go ahead and rock with your name?
I was, I don't know. It's just the world. I always let the world be evolved around other people. And so it was always hard for me to find a name. Yeah. I was insecure about my middle name. I don't even know why, but I'm always insecure about something.
Yeah. We all are. We're human.
We always in our head. Yeah. But for some reason, I didn't like my middle name when I was really young. I don't know why. And then one day I had this really good friend named Joshua. He go by the name of Joshua Kenneth. He used his middle name. He was like, why don't you say Destiny Raion? I'm just like, I don't know. At first it sounded weird to me. Cause I'm like, I don't know. Don't people got different sidekick names? Cause I don't even have a nickname. Everybody call me Destiny.
Yeah.
Or they might be like Dest or Des, but it only lasts for like that 2 seconds. So I was like, you know what? Imagine seeing my name in lights.
Absolutely. I love
on
it.
the stage.
I love it because it's a unique name.
Yes.
There's nobody else out there with that name. And it sounds like a superstar kind of name. I'm just saying.
I wanted to go by the name of Know Yourself as well.
I mean, that could be like an alias.
Yeah.
You could start that as like an alias, you know, and maybe, you know, start a brand or something like that.
That's what I was thinking. I was going to start a brand of Know Yourself because, like, that's a message for me.
Yeah.
That's a message for my idolism.
Yeah.
That's me. Knowing yourself, being you, taking care of you. Everything is about you. Stop putting other people first. We need to stop doing that or we will never be able to move forward.
Man, you are so wise at such a young age. You got a lot of wisdom.
Probably don't have gray hairs.
Is that going to be a title of a future album?
Yes. I was thinking about it, but then again, I wanted it to be one of my future albums. Well, yeah, I can have so many albums.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Planet Destiny because one day I was like, I want my own freaking planet.
Yeah, that would be dope too. You know what I'm saying? Having your own planet. That way you could just go there when you want to get away.
Man, yes.
Let me ask you this, you know, being in a business that requires us to be around people, and you and I are relatable on this because I definitely get social anxiety. People don't believe me when I tell them that, but I definitely do. I really prefer small, intimate type settings and being around people that I catch good energy with. How do you balance that? How do you balance, you know, you mentioned you do get a little bit anxiety around people.
I do. Like now I'm a little shaken a little bit, but it's a way to maintain. It's a way to comprehend the right way, to focus, to learn how to control your anxiety.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. You know, I think we just have to, I think once we get in the motion, it lightens up a little bit. I get more anxiety before the fact than during the fact.
Yes, yes.
Like if I'm headed to an event, I got a million things running through my mind of how is it going to go? And my stomach's getting upset.
Yeah.
Is it going to be good? You know, this, that, and the third. What are the crowd going to be like? I think about all these scenarios.
Yeah.
I overanalyze everything.
Yeah.
But then once I get there, I'm like, oh man, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like anxiety is a gift from God to like let you know something.
Yeah.
Because like there's been plenty of times where I'm like, okay, let me do this. And then my body and start heating up from anxiety. Like, no, don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that. You're not supposed to do that. Or like when it's supposed to be something excited and you don't know how excited you want to be, anxiety is there. Or if there's something that needs to be revealed to you, anxiety is there.
Absolutely. It's just, it's a part of life. We just have to learn to be able to control it, you know, and I think that comes within ourselves in putting ourselves in certain positions that we would normally be uncomfortable with and learning how to become comfortable with them.
Right.
We got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, if that makes sense. And picking and choosing the situations we put ourselves in, you know, because I know when I first moved here, I was out all the time. Not that I necessarily wanted to be. I felt like I had to be because I had to meet people and I had to get out there and network. Now that I've done all that, I'm like, whew, now I can sit back and I don't have to go out as much and I don't have to accept as many invitations. And I tell people it's not that I don't want to support. I really do get social anxiety.
Yeah, that's a huge thing. And now that I'm really trying to get myself out there now, I got to learn how to go, you know, start going out into the world, meeting people, actually touching them,
I know.
shaking their hand. And I'm just like, okay, you're a big girl now. You got to suck it up.
But then COVID came along and kind of ruined that too, because it's like, dang, do we or do we not? What
like, and then monkeypox.
Oh yeah, there's monkeypox out there. Oh my gosh, like
Lord have mercy.
Like what is really going on? You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, you know, who would you want to shout out to, show some love to, that's really been supporting the movement?
To respect it, because I don't like, you know, just in case I miss anybody, because I don't want anybody that I'm throwing shade or
feeling any type of way.
Yeah. To everybody that support me, I love all y'all, and you know who you are.
Yeah.
I love y'all so much. Y'all pushed me through so much. I was down and y'all still held my hand and helped me up.
Man.
So shout out to all of you.
Yeah.
Y'all know who y'all are, and it's going straight to you.
Absolutely. Shout out to your mom too.
Yeah, mommy. I love you.
We love her. You got a new single out.
Yeah.
It's on all the DSPs everywhere.
Everywhere.
Is there going to be a visual in the works?
It should be, yeah.
Yeah.
I want a video. Yeah, I'll be making a video for that one, definitely.
And it's called
Is there any
Patient.
way you could play it?
I can add it in here
Okay.
once, yeah. Once because what I typically do now when I edit it, I add the song in there at that time. So we definitely can do that.
It's not explicit or anything. You don't have to worry.
No, that I just need you to send the MP3 when you get a chance.
I got you. I got you.
Most definitely. So the record is called Patient.
Yep, it's called Patient. Make sure y'all go check it out.
Make sure you guys go check it out. Go download it.
Everything you can name it.
Do you got any other events or anything coming up that you want to shout out, or is it still stuff in the works?
It's still stuff in the works.
Yeah.
I still got stuff in the works. A whole bunch. So I will be dropping back to back. I'm not saying which month. I want to keep it a surprise. I want people to be on their toes.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do. We are in a digital era where you can continuously drop singles. You could put a new song out every month, and that's okay.
Yep.
To keep you in those algorithms on Spotify and stuff. That's what it's set up for, is for people to release music more often.
Yeah.
That's why, I tell our independent artists, rather than putting a 12-song album out, that's a song that you could drop one song a month for a whole entire year.
Yes, and build your clientele. Just build yourself.
Yes.
Build yourself in general, because we still have to learn and find our sound.
Right.
So one song might be better than the other.
Exactly.
And that's what's been going on with me. I've been trying to figure out everything on my own. Like, I have yet to find a vocalist. So, like, I'm in the position to train my own voice and figure out what notes I can hit just the way that I used to. Like, basically me starting over. That's what I meant by me discovering my new instrument.
Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. And, that's when you take those times to yourself just to, practice on that.
Yeah, most
and
definitely.
experiment. Most definitely. Where can everyone follow you at and keep up with you?
Y'all can follow me at Destiny Raion on everything. On every platform is Destiny Raion.
Definitely. And last but not least, we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. Destiny Raion in the building.
Whoop, whoop.
Look at all beautiful and stuff.
Thank you.
What makes you the industry's most wanted?
The fact that I'm different. I feel like I have a rare style. Not the fact that I'm like, it took me a long time to learn how to be confident, and I'm willing to be confident and say that. The fact that I'm rare and I'm a different breed.
Period. Straight like that. Well, I appreciate it. It was such a pleasure to see you again.
Thank you. You too.
This ain't gonna be the last time. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep doing this. You and we've built a bond with each other now. Because we got good energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so hard to find that. Again, there's been times where I've had to send people up out of my situation because their energy was just so off.
Yeah, you shouldn't force people in your space if their energy is off. It's going to mess up yours. You don't want yours to be messed up.
It is, period. We up out of here, you guys.
Bye.